Hi, Michael Balesta here with you for Cleveland Indians recaps as well as the upcoming schedule thanks to the MLB At Bat app. The Indians let a game slip through their fingers Tuesday in Toronto. Cleveland, with 2 outs in the third, did go in front. Francisco Lindor hit a single to the right side to score Greg Allen, who earlier got a base hit in the same direction and stole second. They left runners in scoring position in the fourth and fifth innings. Meanwhile, Trevor Bauer worked around trouble in the second and fifth frames, making it to the eighth inning. Brad Hand could not hold things together as he gave up a game-tying home run to Justin Smoak with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. The Indians got base runners in the 10th from Roberto Perez and Greg Allen, but did not score. The visiting team picked up the first 2 outs in their half inning. Tyler Olson came in for Adam Cimber, but walked Eric Solgaard. After a wild pitch moved the designated hitter into scoring position, Freddie Galvis got a base hit to make it runners on the corners before he took second on defensive indifference. Smoak delivered as he did the previous inning. This time it was a single to left to give the Blue Jays a 2-1 win. Ken Giles evened his mark to 2-2, while Olson was tagged with his first loss, also moving to a .500 record. Wednesday saw Cleveland find another way to bounce back. Jose Ramirez was aggressive on the base path, picking up his 22nd stolen base in the second, but Jordan Luplow could not keep the inning alive. The away side would get the breakthrough they seeked 3 innings later. Greg Allen singled to center field, then scored when Kevin Plawecki doubled to left field. Toronto challenged the attempted tag by the catcher at home plate, but Allen's left hand made it. Shane Bieber had a great night, just allowing 1 hit and 1 walk, striking out 10 in a complete game. The hit allowed came in the 7th off the bat of Sogard. Bieber hit Lourdes Gurriel Jr., but wiggled free from the jam by getting Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to line out to Oscar Mercado. Shane then got the 3rd strike to Smoak. Plawecki then threw to Jake Bauers to complete the strikeout over at first base. The Cleveland Bats were able to take the stress away from Bieber with late-inning runs. Lindor hit his 21st double in the direction of Randal Grichuk. After Francisco took third base, Mercado only needed a sacrifice fly to increase the lead. The Indians added 2 more runs an inning later. Ramirez recorded a hit, then he and Bauers were on second and third on the double. Luplow had a ground ball out to advance both runners. Allen drove in the 4th run for the Indians on his single to center, scoring Bauers. The game took just 2 hours and 24 minutes to complete on a 77-degree evening in Canada. Starter Marcus Stroman went 7 to keep the home team close, but the night belonged to Shane Bieber. Thursday needed almost 5 hours to determine a winner between the Indians and Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Cleveland got the lead quickly through the 17th homer by Francisco Lindor. The lead was short-lived as Alex Gordon reached and subsequently Hunter Dozier drove in his 16th long ball of 2019, and the hosts were up 2-1. After 4 innings of scoreless baseball after that, the Indians got back on level terms. They took advantage of 2 walks by Jorge Lopez and to Carlos Santana and Jordan Luplow. Those were the only batters that the right-handers saw. Jose Ramirez grounded into a force-out play at second, leaving the situation at 1 out and runners on the corners. Jason Kipnis delivered the RBI hit to plate Santana. The Indians caught a break with 2 away when Whit Merrifield had a miscue, which allowed the go-ahead run to score in the top of the 6th. Oliver Perez could not get the shutdown inning. He gave up a single and 2 walks. Adam Cimber hit Merrifield, and the game was tied at 3. The Indians had multiple chances to push ahead the go-ahead run, as did the Royals in the home half of the 9th, but neither team provided the big moment. That is, until the 14th inning, when Ramirez took Brian Flynn deep. Kipnis singled and would score from second on Bauers' hit to the right side for an insurance run. It was certainly needed because Kansas City had 3 straight batters reach before Jorge Soler's sac fly made it 5-4. Gordon and Dozier were left stranded after Cheslor Cuthbert and Bubba Starling were retired. The Indians took the first game of 4. Nick Goody picked up his second win, and A.J. Cole earned his initial save. Flynn went to 2-2. Friday's game would prove to be more comfortable in the end compared to Thursday. The Royals looked like they would take the lead when Lucas Duda hit a single, but the relay worked, which started with Allen in left field and eventually finished off by Plawecki throwing out Starling at home for the third out of the bottom of the second. The momentum carried over to the road team in the next half inning. Tyler Naquin had a one-out single. Then Lindor's second triple of the season provided Cleveland with the game's first run. Later, Mike Freeman had a clutch two-out hit to make it 2-0. In the fifth, Freeman committed an error, allowing Whit Merrifield to get aboard. Singles by Gordon and Dozier helped trim the lead in half. The Royals could not get too comfortable. The Tribe put together runs in the sixth. Oscar Mercado led off the frame with a base knocked. Jason Kipnis was hit by Kansas City starter Jacob Junis. Jose Ramirez came up with the goods in a big spot. His 12th ball launched out of the ballpark gave Cleveland a 4-run cushion, which proved to be the knockout punch. Freeman added a sac fly in the seventh. Naquin contributed a run via his 17th double next inning. Then Jake Bauers made Merrifield pay for a fielding error, which got Freeman on first. The first baseman's RBI single was the final change to the scoreline in an 8-1 victory by the away side. Zach Plesac finished with 104 pitches and improved to 5-3. Junis was rocked to the tune of 10 hits in his 9th loss against 6 victories. Cleveland once again showed why they are a force to be reckoned with on Saturday. The offense got to Royals hurler Glenn Sparkman early. Lindor, Mercado, and Freeman each got on base. It set up a grand slam off the bat of Kipnis for his 8th homer. It made Mike Clevenger's night much easier. He had to navigate through a 2-on situation in the bottom half of the first inning to put a goose egg up in said frame. He would finish his night by striking out 7 batters in as many innings. Back to the offense, Francisco picked up his 18th hit out of the ballpark in the second. Ramirez continued his recent run of form with his 13th long ball, which plated 3 in the top half of the fifth. Merrifield got an RBI single to break the shutout half an inning later. Mercado got the run back in the sixth on his 14th double of the year. Clevenger got his 5th win against 2 defeats, while Sparkman is 3 up and 7 down. Sunday, things looked good for a while, but the Royals showed great pride and would not allow themselves to be swept. Early on, Lindor and Mercado got the better of Danny Duffy. Santana would go yard to give Trevor Bauer a lead to work with. Whit Merrifield's double to the lead off the bottom of the first would set up Kansas City's first run. Dozier got Whit in from third two batters later. The Indians would then create chances in the second and third innings, but could not take advantage. After Alex Gordon and Hunter Dozier reached base, Jorge Soler popped out. Bauer threw a wild delivery, which advanced the runners. Ryan O'Hearn was the victim of a ground ball out, but not only did Gordon score, but Dozier did as well after Jake Bauers was charged with an error. The lead was vanished in the bottom of the third. Cleveland went back in front half an inning later on a Mercado sac fly. They restored their 2-run lead in the fifth on Jordan Luplo's 11th home run, and the game changed in the Kansas City frame as they picked up 4 runs in the fifth. Gordon led it off with a single, followed by a Dozier double. Soler took ball 4 to load the bases. O'Hearn and Cuthbert each got RBI hits, so the lead was gone. After Bauer struck out Starling, Lopez had the go-ahead single, which plated 2. After this took place, this was a time when Trevor threw the ball in frustration. The ESPN ticker text explained the situation, and Cleveland-based social media users were showing video footage of him throwing the ball towards the outfield. And that's when all the chaos happened involving Trevor Bauer. As for the rest of the game, Tyler Clippard gave up an RBI hit to Mibris Valoria to complete Kansas City's production in the bottom of the fifth. Soler added a solo dinger 1 inning later. Jose Ramirez added his 14th home run in the top of the 8th, but this time it would be in vain, and the Indians could not get the potential tying run to the batter's box in that frame, and 9-6 was the final score, and Cleveland picked up 3 of 4 in western Missouri. With both the Indians and Twins off Monday, both teams will get back at it tonight. Both are well clear of the White Sox, Royals, and Tigers in the AL Central. Minnesota is 64-41, while Cleveland enters a 3-game series at home against the Houston Astros with a 62-43 record. Tonight, the starting pitchers are 13-4 Justin Verlander and 10-3 Shane Bieber. Jose Urquidy and Adam Plutko are scheduled to be on the mound tomorrow. 12-5 Garrett Cole and 5-3 Zach Plesac are scheduled to pitch Thursday. Those 3 games are listed for 10 minutes past 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The same can be said for the first 2 games at Carnegie and Ontario Friday and Saturday against the Los Angeles Angels. Sunday's finale is just after 1 p.m., and the Texas Rangers visit Cleveland for 3 starting Monday after 7 o'clock. Just a reminder that the Cleveland Browns' first preseason game is at First Energy Stadium on Thursday, August 8th at 7:30 local time against the Washington Redskins. Outside the Cleveland and Washington markets and nearby, the full game will not be aired live on traditional television. NFL Network does air every preseason game. Most of said games are on tape delay, so set your DVR accordingly if you get the channel. NFL Network does plan to show the August 17th game against the Colts live in the second week of preseason. And this is according to the NFL website, I believe. Sunday, it may have been the NFL app, but I digress. Sunday, September 8th, will be the regular season opener against the Tennessee Titans. On that day, be sure to join the North Texas Browns backers at Red Rock Bar and Grill. That is located on the intersection of Midway and Frankford Road. Hope to see you there this upcoming fall. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbalesta2, as in the number 2, blog, all one word, .wordpress.com. So http://www.mjbalesta2blog.wordpress.com. I am on Twitter at mjbalesta2, on Facebook at Michael Balesta, and on Instagram at mjbalesta2. Archived videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Balesta, Roman numeral 2. If you could, I would love your feedback on the comments section, and if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much for watching. May you have a great day, and God bless you. Take care.